Welcome, Only Bible, the place where real stories remind us that God still speaks today. In every episode, we explore powerful testimonies of people who have faced darkness and found hope. Today, we welcome a guest who experienced something life-changing. Let's listen to their story.
My name is Daniel. And to be honest with you, I never thought I would live long enough to tell this story. If I'm speaking today, if you're hearing my voice right now, it's not because I'm strong or wise or lucky. It's because God refused to let me die where my mistakes left me. I want to take you back, not just to the moment everything collapsed, but to where the cracks first began. I grew up in a neighborhood where survival was more important than dreams. My parents worked 2 jobs each, so most of the time the house felt like an empty box. No laughter, no family dinners, no affection, just tired bodies crossing each other like strangers. I learned very early that silence can be the loudest noise in a home. I was the quiet kid, the one who never said how he felt, the one who always pretended things were fine even when they weren't. At 12 years old, I was already feeling a weight that most adults can't handle. I would sit on my bed at night and wonder, why do I feel so alone if I live with people? I didn't know it then, but loneliness is not about who is around you. It's about who is there for you. When I turned 16, things got worse. My mother fell sick and my father started drinking. The house became a battlefield. Arguments every night, broken plates, doors slamming. My father shouting things that hurt more than punches. I tried to be strong, but I was just a kid. And sometimes kids break quietly. I started staying outside more than inside. The streets became my comfort. My friends became my brothers. But these brothers were lost like me, boys with anger in their hearts and no one to guide them. We smoked to feel calm. We drank to feel brave. We laughed to forget pain. That's how the cycle begins. Not with rebellion, but with trying to survive emotions you don't understand. I never touched drugs, but I became addicted to escape. And escape is one of the most dangerous addictions. By the time I finished high school, I had completely drifted away from God. Church felt like a place for the good people. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel clean. People say God speaks, but depression speaks too. And at that time, depression was louder. I got my first job at 19. I thought life would finally get better, but it didn't. The paycheck was small, the bills were big, and every day felt heavier. I fell into a deep sadness, a sadness that didn't look like tears. It looked like not caring about anything. I stopped picking up calls, stopped answering messages, stopped dreaming. I was alive but not living, breathing but not present. And when you reach that state, the enemy sees a perfect opportunity. I started hanging with a different group of friends. Older guys, fast money, fast life. They looked confident, untouchable, respected. I wanted to be like them. We weren't doing anything crazy at first. Small hustles, small money. But every small step in the wrong direction takes you farther than you think. One day, I got involved in something bigger, something illegal, something that could have ruined my entire future. I didn't want to, but I was desperate. I needed money, and they convinced me. Bro, it's just one job. Nothing will happen. Everyone does it. So I agreed. And that decision almost cost me everything. We were supposed to make a quick delivery. No drama. No violence. Just drop and go. But things went wrong. Police appeared out of nowhere. The guys I was with ran. I froze. My heart was beating like it wanted to break out of my chest. I should have been arrested that night. I should have had a criminal record today. I should have lost my future in one stupid moment. But something unexpected happened. A police officer walked up to me, looked at me, and instead of arresting me, he said, "Go home. You don't belong here." Just like that. Not a yell, not a lecture, not handcuffs. Just a simple sentence that hit me harder than anything I've ever heard. Go home. You don't belong here. I don't know if God used that officer or if it was an angel disguised as a man. All I know is that moment shook me. But did I change immediately? No. I wish I did, but I didn't. Sometimes God gives you a warning, but we ignore it because the darkness feels familiar. Months passed, and my life kept sinking. I lost my job. My mother's health got worse. My father left home. Bills piled up. My relationships fell apart. Everything around me was collapsing like a tower of sand. I started having panic attacks. Nights where I couldn't breathe. Days where I couldn't get out of bed. I felt like a ghost living inside my own body. I didn't pray. Not once. I felt too far gone. I told myself, God doesn't want someone like me. He only helps the good people. I messed up too much. But the beautiful thing about God is this. He goes where people think he shouldn't. He saves people others have given up on. He sees value in the broken. Even when I didn't want him, he kept following me. There was a night I will never forget as long as I breathe. I was in my room, lights off, curtains closed, phone switched off. I felt empty, completely empty. I sat on the floor with my head in my hands and whispered, I'm done. I can't fight anymore. I don't want this life. My heart was heavy. My thoughts were dark. I wasn't looking for help. I was looking for a way out. And at that moment, something happened. Something I cannot explain. I felt a presence in the room. Not like a ghost. Not like fear. But like warmth. Like someone was sitting next to me in the dark. I heard a voice in my heart. Not in my ears. A voice soft, calm, and full of authority. It said, Daniel, you are not alone. I never left you. And immediately, I started crying. Not small tears. Not sniffles. I cried like my soul was pouring out everything it had been holding for years. I cried for the broken boy inside me. I cried for the mistakes, for the guilt, for the pain, for the loneliness. And for the first time in a long time, I felt God, not religion, not church, not judgment, just love. Pure, deep, overwhelming love. The next morning, I woke up exhausted, but lighter. Something had shifted. I didn't become perfect overnight. No miracle money. No instant healing. No magical transformation. But I started moving. Slowly. Step by step. I apologized to people I hurt. Cut off the friends who were dragging me down. Looked for work again. Started reading the Bible. Not for religion, but for survival. Psalm 34 verse 18 became my oxygen. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. I joined a small church. Not a fancy one. Not a big one. Just a place where people prayed for each other like family. Every week, I felt myself coming back to life. God didn't just fix what I broke. He started rebuilding me from the inside out. Within a year, my mother's health improved. I got a stable job. I found peace of mind. I restored relationships I had destroyed. I discovered my purpose, helping young men who feel lost like I was. I learned to forgive my father. I learned to forgive myself. But the greatest miracle is this. I no longer want to die. I want to live. I want to grow. I want to become who God intended me to be. I went from drowning in darkness to walking in light, not because I'm strong, but because God refused to let me sink. If you're listening to my story today, maybe you see yourself in it. Maybe you feel alone. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're carrying guilt. Maybe life feels too heavy. Maybe you think God is done with you. Let me tell you the truth. God is never done with you. If you're still breathing, He still has a plan. You might feel broken, but broken people are exactly the ones God loves to restore. You might feel lost, but God specializes in finding people who can't find themselves. And maybe, just maybe, the fact that you're hearing this right now is God's way of whispering to you, you are not alone. I never left you. My name is Daniel, and this is my testimony.
If you listening right now have a story, a miracle, or a moment where God touched your life, we invite you to share it with us. Send your voice recording to the WhatsApp displayed on the screen. Your story may inspire thousands. Thank you for listening to Only Bible. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed.